Hello. Hello, people. Well, might as well get started. Don't have much of an intro. Yeah, I'm just de-haloing all these switches. Halo switches I have. So, just gonna get started on it. But yeah, these Halo switches, they're pretty nice on its own. Just feel like, alright, hold on a second. What is this? Okay, that's better. Alright, so yeah, I'm just gonna get started. You may be wondering what I'm gonna do with all these. Well, I'm gonna make some Holy Pandas. Something similar to all these ones I have here. The Halo switches are pretty nice on their own, but yeah, decided I'm just gonna basically just do that. Then I just put each contents in separate boxes that have as storage containers off to the side here. Nothing much other than this. Probably not going to be long either, so just tried to make the most of it. I'm going to be getting a lube station soon, so I'll be able to lube switches a lot faster than the same method I did before for my first stream. So, yeah. I got back from work about a couple hours ago, so just doing a little bit of stream for the night. Because usually I'm always up during the night, might as well make something out of it instead of just sit around. I'll probably do TF2 or record stuff for YouTube. Got a few projects working on. One of them's the review of the And Pro 2. I've had it for a good while. I thought maybe it would give me give me more material for a review. Yeah, it's pretty good, not gonna lie. Great for a cheap board. It's probably my second clicky board that I've gotten, or board with clicky switches. The ones on the And Pro, they have Gateron Blues. The ones on my older board has Kale Blues. Both are pretty good. I haven't really thought of trying to see if there was a difference, or major difference, or small difference between each one, but overall can't complain. Got to use it. It's pretty simple, pretty easy, sound pretty crisp. Good click, good tactility. Just overall pretty good for tactile switches, both Kale and Gateron. Mostly it's wiggle that they would have on switch housings and whatnot. It's where I have a huge problem with. Can't really say which one has more wiggle room compared to the other. So, who's watching right now at the moment? No one? Sweet. It's all by myself. But that's how everyone starts. Alone. Till they can find a light to have people gather. Shit. I mean, I can't say that. Just trying to make money here. Some of you may or may not notice or may not care, but I am using the AIO AI03 KBD fan switch opener. Overall pretty good for what it is. Right now I'm just splitting up between stems, and then you got housing parts and springs in 2 different boxes. But yeah, bottom housing and springs in 1 box, and this box we have top housings. So overall it's just splitting them up, putting the actual piece I need most in 1 box, which is the stems to make Holy Pandas, because I have all those mint, polar, trash, and red pandas just sitting here in boxes. This box I have over here, just behind the camera. It was probably a terrible idea to stream during a weekday or Sunday night, or technically Monday early morning, since yeah, people need to be up early and whatnot. Even though I do have a job, it's not until like late at night. I'll probably be doing another stream, lube stream again. Want to get myself get the lubing plate. Would really help out with speed. Would be great. So, yeah. If anyone in any chats of Twitch or Mixer have any questions, feel free to ask. If not, then feel free to say nothing. Don't want to throw that in there. It's always muscle memory that gets you sometimes. I accidentally put a stem in one of the housing boxes, which that would be just terrible. So, yeah. It's mostly this for don't know how long. It's only been like 15 minutes, a little more. It's probably get done quick. Just a short stream. Nothing gonna be like a lubing stream, which are usually around 2 to 4 hours, depending how fast you can do. But yeah, overall, I actually like these Halo switches. They're pretty good. How they're supposed to simulate topre in some ways. Like how the Halo clears is supposed to simulate lighter topre switches. But yeah. I made a few Topre memes and everything on my Reddit account. Put them on r/mechanical keyboards. Yeah, you get like some of the crazy people on there from time to time that get so defensive over Topre. It's like, it's a rubber dome, my dude. And then they get very, very defensive about it. It's like, don't give Topre a bunch of crap. We don't need your crap. And I'm like, it's a meme, my dude. Chill. But yeah. Also, the reason why I'm doing a late night stream is because, well, I had to take caffeine to work, so I woke up at like 1 in the afternoon, right around 3, just 2 hours before I go to work and everything, which obviously is not a good idea, especially if you're trying to fix a sleep schedule. Don't wake up at 1 in the afternoon. Unless you could have a job that works with that. Oh no. Oh, that went in the wrong box. Oh boy, 2 out of 0 people watching. It's perfect. 2 people watching.
Fuck remote controller, man. What the fuck, nigga?
Alright, that's probably gonna get me demonetized, like right there. That's not good. I should have probably just checked this playlist right before having it play. Well, I don't know what to think about this setup. It's a bit more cramped than usual. Since I had it over on this side, just right over this way. My tables, or my desk is kind of like an L shape and everything, so I'll kind of do everything from my screen so I could look, but since I have dual monitors, I have one that's right over here. That also works pretty well. I have everything on there and everything else on the other monitor just running along. Music, whatnot. Overall, just trying to keep everything organized. Third monitor would be great. I think it would be unnecessary. For me, at least. I don't even know where I'd put it, not gonna lie. I'm just still wearing my work uniform. Just probably change for tonight a little bit later. Then sleep, or a little bit of TF2 until don't know when, but yeah. Oh boy. 2 more rows after this one to go. I'll keep on constantly checking chat, but no one's there. Just like usual. Maybe I should just try building a presence, not doing live stream first. Start elsewhere. Start a little bit from there, then live stream, so streams don't just seem dead. Probably work out a lot better. But yeah. No. Found it before I got too deep in the pile. Another one down. 2 more to go. I kind of find top housings on these switches a little weird, because it got these little this little lip kind of thing here where you'd have an LED go. Usually it would go through the switch and everything, but seems it's more tailored to onboard or mounted switches or LEDs, which I think could be a lot nicer since you have all light going through here, then coming out through the top around here. Overall, I think it's a pretty cool idea. Something more clear top switches should have and everything. I'll probably be uploading this a little later on YouTube. Probably after this is done. Final switch of second to last tray. Row. I think tray would apply more to the whole box of Halo switches. Essentially is what I'm doing. It's just taking apart all the Halo switches. Whatnot. I would say rows then. I like the upstroke on these ones, where if you just press down, it's barely tactile, then up, very, very, very tactile. Did I just say very tactile for the up or downstroke? I meant very little tactile on downstroke, but upstroke, it's pretty good. I'm more of a fan of the Halo Pandas, the Holy Pandas, because yeah, it's ruined tactility for me because they're so good, especially lubed Holy Pandas, bee's knees right there. But yeah, to whoever's watching, I'm streaming on both Mixer and on Twitch. You may or may not be wondering how, but hey Jimu, I see you there in chat. What's going on? But yeah, I'm gonna try to talk, entertain as much as I can. But back to the topic. Yeah, I'm streaming on both Mixer and Twitch right now. Mixer is the exact same thing as I'm doing on Twitch. Or exact same name. Everything. But yeah. I'm using Restream.io. Jumu, I see your question, and what is your current daily driver? My current daily driver is this one that I have up here. It has it's a KBD Fans Tofu HHKB style with GMK laser keycaps and some braided cable that you could actually get on Amazon for really cheap, which actually is really good. I was gonna do a review of it, it is a very, very good cable. Yeah, it's a $25 one. I don't really have it to compare to a, okay, hold on a second. There we go. It's definitely worth picking up. $25, you can't go wrong. You don't have to wait as many weeks as for a custom cable, but I still would recommend supporting custom cable makers to help out. $25 for a cable. And first wire off spastic cable. First one. Oh, you bought your first custom cable off spastic. Yeah. But it's always good to support custom cable makers and everything. Definitely always help them out because it helps build community, which is exactly the goal of this community. Support everyone and anyone for the gains of mechanical keyboards, because it's where it's worth it most is that we all use mechanical and toe brave people like that. But yeah, final switch. The final switch.
Know sometimes that it doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it's always just worth it just having to look at any of your options that you have. As long as you choose one and you're happy with it in the end, then that's what matters most. You just gotta be happy with what you have or what you can get your hands on, because that's where the product matters most. If it doesn't make you happy, then why do you have it? Unless you want it to not make you happy. But in most cases, no one ever wants a product to not make them happy. But in a way, that could be said for alarm clocks. Alarm clock's supposed to wake you up at a certain time, but doesn't really make people happy. But when you miss out on it, you're still not happy there either. Why am I talking about alarm clocks? Man, midnight gets very weird. But yeah, full box of Halo clear springs and bottom shell housings. Full box top clear housings. So yeah. And another small tin box of Halo stems being sacrificed to make Holy Pandas in a bunch of different Holy Pandas of different flavor variants, from mint to trash to what do I call trash flavor? For trash pandas, since the other two are flavors. I know there's also polar, but I'll get my pandas out real quick. The Weeb board with all these switches and whatnot. A collection of pandas, ranging from red pandas to the polar pandas, mint pandas, and trash pandas. All of them are pretty good solid options, not gonna lie. I really do love the mint color ones. Probably one of my favorites. Can move this back a little bit, this forward. But yeah, I really like the mint pandas, and it's probably worth it getting them on novelties while they're still for sale. Because yeah, they're not making any more apparently. It's what it says in the description of the product. Could be a lie, but could actually be true. So that's why I got like 100, 200 more on the way. So, because I think this is about 100, close to 200. So I'd have around 300 mints and some can't really say how many reds, but I'm just gonna say a lot more reds than what's in here now, so I'd probably need a new case. But overall, these are just pretty nice looking switches in a way to help build board aesthetics. They definitely look a lot better in person compared to how they look on stream, which I should really correct the colors and everything, since they're a lot more muted and whatnot on stream compared to in real life. Has a bit more of a mint color to it. Same goes for the polars. Well, the polars look a lot more vibrant on stream. When in person, they're a little less vibrant. But trash pandas, they're still gray and everything. Red pandas, yeah, about the same. But overall, I think I might convert the more red pandas that I have into Holy Pandas. Or maybe I should do it with the mint pandas, since the mint pandas are a lot. Well, I have a lot of mint pandas. I'll probably just organize it out. But yeah. And that's just not only part of my Switch collection. I also have a couple of my GMK sets sitting by. Package that I need to ship out tomorrow for someone that bought a bunch of my Ultimu switches that I had. Had about 161 Ultimu switches that I've sold to someone for like $25 total. And overall, it's probably they got a good deal out of it. Since yeah, I hate Ultimus, not gonna lie. I was trying to find something positive in them at first, but they suck, not gonna lie. Straight up not good. Don't buy Ultimus. Even the reds, don't buy the reds. Oh, I don't know. Just saying, the reds aren't worth much either. But yeah, I have my whole Switch collection here. I love collecting Switches since they all have different characteristics and they're all just pretty cool in general. And here I kind of have just a couple of my artisans. One of them's the Alien 2s by Biguthus. I don't really know how to pronounce his name. It's the one person that sells the Alien 2s. Great artisan, not gonna lie. And a koi pond artisan that I bought off Mech Market, also for a decent price. But yeah, overall, it's just switch collection, different switches, some miscellaneous cherry switches. Some may or may not be actual cherries. I'm not really sure. I haven't really decided to check if they were actual cherries, since I bought them when I bought some cheap 2-key Osu keyboard off Amazon. It comes with a bunch of these switches: reds, silvers, blues, and browns. Then we got the I put some of my Halo switches up here, just a few to have, and basically what they're going to be turning into after I get the lube station and everything. And I have some of the Novelkeys box navies, probably one of my favorite clicky switches overall, and a few pre-tooled Hako switches, still pretty interesting. I kind of thought they were more of were gonna be more like the Holy Pandas when I got them, but I see more of what they were trying to get at as being more of a Topre-like switch and everything. Or it's supposed to be a Topre version of a switch. Topre version? Not sure how to get at it, but oh, Topre similar. But then we got different pandas that I'll be working with. Red pandas, the polar pandas or blue pandas, mint pandas, trash pandas, and just a few regular Holy Pandas in here already that I got from the mass drops. Then you got the fake, would I say fake? No, not fake. T1, the T1 switches that are supposed to be like Holy Pandas, 95% close to being like the Holy Pandas and everything. Bought a few of these when they had them up online, since I wanted to try them out because I didn't think I'd get Holy Pandas until I bought 550 total Holy Pandas, so I'm set for life on those. So please, commission me for some Holy Pandas if you want any. Or Holy Panda builds, please. Yeah. And I have a bunch of Novelkeys cream switches in here, also in here as well. I used to keep them in the larger one, but until I needed more room for the mint pandas in this corner, I had to move them over. So I had enough to fit in there, but it overflowed, so I put them in another slot. Not sure why I just left one open next to it. So, yeah. Just the simple switch. So I call it the switch palette because it's like a paint palette in a way. Like how artists always have a paint palette next to them with the different colors and whatnot. This is supposed to be that same concept, but better, worse, I don't know. You choose your poison. But yeah. Different Halo switches be made, or Holy Panda switches to be made here on out. I don't know, I might just do a vote on, hey, should I turn this into Holy Pandas? Or what color should I turn to Holy Pandas? And people can choose. Thanks, Jimu. But overall, yeah. Whoa, it just happened. I don't know why these stems just look so edible to me. Not gonna lie. But yeah, I'm just gonna have those set off to the side for another day where I'm doing keyboard looping, key switch looping, for just to have a bunch more Holy Pandas to work with. But yeah, I'm trying to figure out what else to do. But I'm gonna show off the And Pro that I'm doing a review on, or working on recording a review on, and everything. This one's my original And Pro, or first And Pro that I got, or first mechanical keyboard that I actually bought for myself and everything when I got money after getting a job. I bought this, the And Pro 2 keyboard. It's definitely completely modified, very far from the original on how I originally got it, with pudding caps, the blue keycaps that come with each And Pro. This cap that I actually got for free from KBD fans. That was pretty nice of them. You've been debating about getting an And Pro just for Bluetooth. I would say I've tried it with Bluetooth before because, while in school, I would use my phone and And Pro to type up projects I had to work on in Google Docs. And the Bluetooth being used with phones and everything, it works pretty solid, not gonna lie. It's pretty solid for phones. Computers should be about the same. If you have a Bluetooth receiver close enough to it, then it should be fine. It's pretty simple how you could save at least like 4 different profiles on top keys here for each device, and you just set it. And on the back, you just turn it on, set it down, press that, press one of the buttons I have set to turn on Bluetooth, or choose Bluetooth connection device. Click 2, press that, start blinking, and it'll just connect. Overall, it's definitely worth it if you're just getting it for a simple Bluetooth board to just work for you. I can't really say how far it can be from the receiver and everything, since I have not tried it out that way. But overall, I wouldn't say it's bad if you have it pretty close, which is pretty fast as well. Not noticed any kind of lag on it when using it on Bluetooth with my phone when I typed for projects at school. So yes, definitely worth it. Definitely worth it if you want to get a cheap 60% even though it doesn't have raisable feet, like some boards, like the Ducky 1-2 Mini, it's still a pretty solid board. It's a good angle for me. It's a little bit high and everything. It's not too high compared to, not as high as my Tofu case. But at first it may seem a bit higher than what you may be used to. But it is still not as high as Tofu. But if it's your first high board, then it takes a little bit of time getting used to, so don't just immediately write it off. Just gotta work with it for a bit. If you're not used to high boards like that. But I would also, definitely recommend it, especially for its customizability. Yeah. And you'd always just desolder all the switches, since it's not like the usual boards where you have the lights coming out of the switches as well. It's just easy to desolder them, solder some new ones back in. And just overall, it should be pretty good. Since this one that I have has Gateron Brown or Gateron Blues in it. It was my first clicky keyboard, and it was the one that I used a lot at school. Especially during my journalism class, people would hear me typing on it. They'd hate me for a bit until they learned to tune it out. But I probably have a wanted level from them just for that. But since I'm out of school, I don't think anyone else would be having issues with it. Yeah, soldering's pretty fun to do. I know the Tofu that I have is hot swap. The N Pro is already soldered and everything. I have done soldering on at least 2 boards using my hot code that I have here on the side. I have it here, usually would have it at a workbench that I have to just the left of me instead, but I couldn't get a webcam to reach all the way over there, so I'm trying to move my workbench over to my desk to have it all in one. But it is 100% worth it, especially a Hako. These basically last for a very long time. A tool to use for life, or a tool that you buy for life, is how it goes. One tool to use for soldering for the rest of your life. And so overall, just pretty good. I find it worth it. And soldering boards it's not as difficult as some people may have it perceived to be. It may just be very simple and everything. Such as I have all these different miniature PCBs and everything. Pretty interesting to use. It's just pretty simple, especially if you got a bunch of these. It would help teach you soldering. Let's get some different small components. You could just grab them or desolder them from old devices, which would be the first step to learning to solder, or second step, desoldering. Buy a few of these and you can just use them to practice soldering all day. Yeah, just always make sure to have protection, eye protection, whatnot when you're soldering. Face protection, like mask if you want. you don't really need much for breathing protection because you're not breathing in anything dangerous, but it would be not good to have a fan to kind of circulate the air and whatnot around you. Or have a fan to circulate air to the outside. How much did the Hako soldering station cost? It was about close to $80, I think. 80 more, or no, $90 I think for the Hako. It's not like the same Hako that Chubby's, or same Hako that Chubby's has. His is more, his is a different model that also has a solder sucker built into it as well, so it's double duty in a way. And mine's just the regular iron that comes with a little stand, solder, tip cleaner, sponge, all that jazz for a basic soldering station. But it should be about, I think somewhere around the ballpark of between 80 to 100, somewhere between there usually. But it's a tool to buy for life. You just buy it once, and you won't have to buy another again. Because, these are pretty high quality. Everyone seems to like them. And just have good reviews. Just make sure you don't get a fake one, as some people have complained about that as well. Or I wouldn't say complained, have concerns about it. As in the mass drop control keyboard. Oh, that one. Yeah, that one's a pretty good board. I have seen it pop up on local Craigslist ad for $75 because they didn't know that they could swap out the switches and whatnot in it. I was thinking of actually taking up that offer and just buying it off them, like, hey, look at that $200 keyboard for like $75. Yes. If I had like that $75 and description, they said they didn't know that they could actually swap out the switches. So I thought straight up I was gonna buy it, but it was the same weekend as my graduation party, so I couldn't do it since I was busy that weekend. But yeah, another conversation topic: the Holy Panda bath water that I have. It's lighting, but the original 1 jar of Holy Panda bath water ever. I was thinking of making more, but I don't know what's stopping me right now. Oh wait, I got like no money in the bank. But it was one of my projects that I'm working on as well. I was gonna make a video for it, whatnot, do an interest check on Mac Market, see who would be interested in something like that. But I'd be quite honest, I want to see community reaction of if there was an interest check on it, which I might do soon. Would only sell like about 5 bottles. Don't know if I would have it pre-filled or let people fill it up with what they want. But I know as far as what I should do is just gonna allow people to use, just not have it sealed. I have like a seal on the outside and whatnot, so people can just put whatever liquid they want in there with a Holy Panda switch just floating around. Man, it's like, this is a waste of $1, especially for a Holy Panda switch from Drop and whatnot. But yeah. What else? What else? Anything else? What PCB is in your tofu? In my tofu, I have I think it comes with a specific one. It's not like one that I could swap out and everything. It is, it's the one that came from KBD fans. When I bought the tofu, it didn't say I had to buy a PCB with it. I'm like, okay. So I just buy it and everything. And it already comes with the PCB and everything inside of it. So it doesn't really, I don't really have to buy one for it. But yeah, it does come with 2 USB slots on the back of it. One that'll be like right here, one it's right here, and this brass bar is magnetically held in, but you can slide it to the left or the right for whatever side you want to use the USB-C port. Since they both work the exact same, it doesn't matter either one, but you can't use both. And yeah, you could also screw it down so it's primarily just one. But it is definitely worth it. $159 compared to a lot of other ones. What else? Yes, I do. I do have 4 key sets right now. I have a few more. I have a few more coming in through group buys and whatnot. I have made a I have some that I posted on my YouTube a while ago. That was the SA Lime set that I got a while back. But yes, I'll try my best to show what I have currently, 'cause it's on my desk next to me. Since one full side's supposed to be keyboard stuff, the other is my basic work area. Bottle loop. But this is my 3 GMK sets I have on hand. 2 laser sets. One of them was originally sealed when I bought it. The other had missing keys, so yeah. And the other being the SA Lime set from Max Key on Kono.store. Also a pretty good area, pretty good place to shop. But there's also the Signature Plastics version that I found out, since they're both slightly different compared to the other. Yeah, it's a pretty good set, especially the lime set, how it comes packaged just like this. Then you got where you would have the base set and whatnot, since I had this on tofu for a while. It's around August when I had it, since I got all of them within the same week at the same time, because I planned it. Because I wanted to build something nice to show off for graduation, to show, hey, I could do something. Well, as long as they come in good condition, then I wouldn't really it wouldn't really be a reason for me to complain, at least. As long as it comes in good condition, and yeah. Probably one of my favorite sets that I have, or one of my few favorites. Yeah, as long as the price is good and it comes in good, then it's just like already solid as is and everything. Especially for a nice set of SA caps, which are not very cheap depending on where you get them. But Calm Depths, basically it's one of my first GMK keycap sets. Don't really know how I should present this because of overexposure from the camera. Take a minute to adjust. Okay, yeah, I'll just adjust the light instead. But yeah, the SA, or not SA, keycaps base set, Calm Depths. It's a pretty good set that I liked. The nice blues, and yeah, originally I bought it because I thought it was going to be the closest thing I ever got to getting my hands on GMK laser. It's probably, yeah, first set. I bought it from Z Frontier, which ships insanely fast, especially from China. I'm not gonna lie, it's shipping way too fast. For me, at least, because I didn't expect something like that. But 2 sets of laser. One of them was originally sealed, the other not. So currently, I'm using the non-sealed set. Is the set that is on my current board right now. Yeah, AliExpress does have some pretty good deals, or pretty good sales for keyboards, since you're buying them or not keyboards, key sets, since you're buying them directly from China, which is not really a bad option. It's pretty solid for some people if they want to get a decent keycap set. But it's always good to watch out for, just in case, if the keycap set may actually be good or not. But it's always just good to watch out. I'm just walking all over my words. Yeah. It's AliExpress, you can't go wrong, as I've said before. Especially for pudding caps, which are pretty simple option for most people with RGB keyboards, such as my And Pro. They have pudding caps on them. Everyone just goes for pudding caps nowadays, so especially for And Pro users, browse through And Pro. You can't go without seeing someone with pudding caps. Model O, And Pro. Yo, dad's a hoe. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, pudding caps are a pretty solid option for PBT and whatnot. Those ones specifically were the HyperX ones, which doesn't really make a difference who you buy it from. They're all about around the same. But not only them, the Taiho PBT caps, those are also a pretty solid option for lots of different PBT keycap sets and colors, which is 100% worth just looking through. They have a huge catalog, different colors and whatnot. A lot of them very similar to certain GMK key sets, so if you don't want to break the bank on a certain key set, then and you want PBT instead of ABS, it's always good to see if there are other very different price options through different materials and different sellers, especially Taiho. They do have some pretty interesting one-off sets that I've seen on their website, which are all these all the keycaps are very swirly colored, like as if you were to take paint or unmixed paint and you could just see the swirls and whatnot. That's what it would be, essentially. But they have that as a keycap set on there, and they're all one-off because they're each individual, and it's because of different plastics got mixed together and then they made them into keycap sets, which in my opinion actually are more of a collector's item instead of a show item. You could have it for show, yeah, to meetups and whatnot, but it's still a very, very good option to go with. But if you do get the sleeved cables through Amazon, you do get this thing with it, which is just another connector to swap it out with. Not micro, USB mini. Yeah. You can just swap it out, which I think is pretty nice. I do wish more cables had this kind of system instead of have like a really tiny connector that would just fit over the top and would just essentially make your connector lot longer, instead of just having something like this where you just take this part, which would be a lot better since it's a lot more durable compared to having that, which you could just snap off. Yeah, Limo connectors are pretty nice, but they are one of the more expensive end of custom cable connectors that you can get. Overall, there are also a lot of fake Limo connectors which look just as good and work about the same for a lot less, that are worth taking a second to look into. Since no one's gonna be like the people that follow Supreme and everything. The person said they could have really done it. Yeah. As long as there's not much of a difference, then I don't see why not to take dive for one. As long as it works fine, it doesn't ruin your devices or anything while using them, then I don't see a reason why not. But yeah, it's definitely worth looking into, especially for just overall making. Just want to have different connectors for different cables and whatnot, different boards. It's not a bad option either, so yeah. What else? What else do I got? But yeah. So tomorrow, or I wouldn't say tomorrow, today technically, because it's 1 a.m. or 1:30. Just, I don't know, whatever your cup of tea is, of what time is it, or how it pronounced time, or it's 137 hours technically. Or 137. 2,200 hours. 100 hours. 7 p.m. Or 7 p.m. Okay, I gotta do quick maths. Yeah, I have no clue where that is to me. Hawaii. Ooh, Hawaii. That place is nice. Father got stationed there for Navy work at Pearl Harbor. And no, it was not during World War II. He's still alive and everything. It was during the 80s. But yeah. Also, good way to store solder if took 1 month to get my control keyboard. Wait, did you choose? Oh, hold on a second. I think I see why. It's because Yeah, for some reason, Massdrop just doesn't ship normally through UPS. I've every time I've ordered many things and I enter in the UPS tracking number, it wouldn't actually ship through them. FedEx Smart Post. Yeah, that's also why I don't like about them. You can't have a specific shipping method. It's either A, gonna be completely random, and that's it. You only have option A. Yeah, but I mean, if you were to order something in a group buy, positive would be, it just feels like a group buy then. But just an extra month longer compared to everyone else as a positive. I don't know, I'm terrible at trying to create positive moments, but but yeah, ordering from group buys, that is the ultimate test of patience. It's definitely not for the not very patient. But for not very patient, some would have to work with someone have to either A, be really fast the second that they put up extras on the website, or B, be really fast to pick them up for really cheap off of Mech Market people or Mech Market resellers. It's kind of why I have an issue with GMK Laser. That one didn't actually I couldn't buy it when it was on sale because I never knew about it. So I had to buy it second hand, and luckily enough, I found someone with it sealed, but they were in Europe, and that's 5 days shipping from there. And that shipping was not cheap, for them at least. I'm not the one paying for it, or well, except for the shipped price. But overall, just can't complain about it. Group buys are pretty good, but I really do wish that they just did they just sent out orders, or not orders. They just bought a certain amount from GMK and just stocked up the website. And whatever, just stocked up the website, whatever sells, whatever doesn't sells. It's like if they have extra sets, sell them on Mech Market, 100% help a lot. But if they sell out, then they just do like another interest check on, hey, who's gonna buy it? Oh wait, then it just becomes a group buy at that point. There's really just no way around getting group buys in this community. But yeah, because this community mostly runs on group buys for almost everything, which is how I see is good, but sometimes having a lot more things in stock in most places would be 100% nicer. 100%. Another spicy topic. What to do? 1:44 a.m. I'm trying to decide if I should get GMK camping. Or maybe I should take a second to check my spreadsheet that I've made. Different keycap sets. But I have a small spreadsheet of different keycaps group wise that I'm either in, considering, or I've already bought. No, hold on. Bought means I'm already in it. And it's telling me when the ship date would be around, if I received it or not, where it's from, status, which is either bought or considering, or I'm gonna try to create a new one where it's denied. But I'm still trying to consider if I should go through with the GMK camping, which I would get with the novelties plus space bars, or go for a set of bento for pretty cheap, or try to find a set of bento for cheap on Mech Market. Space Cat Loop Station. I don't have money for it for this week until like Thursday. GMK Phosphorus. It's a pretty nice set, not gonna lie. But then it'd be pretty similar to some of the sets that I already have, especially blue. Yeah, GMK Bento is nice. I like the theme of it, how it perfectly fits with bento boxes, how you have the Japanese sub-legends with English at the top, English on top, Japanese sub-legends, same key and all that. The muted blues and reds. I really should kind of get a more muted set, because right now all my sets are like, can't really describe it. Vibrant. Tiringly vibrant. Yeah. But currently waiting on GMK Night Runner, SA Laser, Tokyo 60, GMK Lime, Custom Cable. And that's all the ones that I could actually remember that I'm still waiting for. But I have a lot of keycaps, but not enough keyboards to fit these keycaps. But yeah, GMK Bento is what I've been trying to, might try to cop. Yeah, people put GMK Bento on Mech Market. Because there, I don't know if I want to put my secret out there, but some people might already know about it. So there is a way to get to those bento posts instantly, in a way, if you're quick enough. The second you get that notification about it, you have to be fast. But there is a way to get notified for if you want to find bento sets being put up on Mech Market. through this one website. I'll put it up on chat. But this website is run by someone that is also run by someone that is running that goes through Mech Market a lot. Wrong button. But that website there, I use it. I recommend it because it can search through Mech Market for stuff that you want to buy. It's 100% worth it because it's free, but it only lets you search for one thing at a time. And I recommend using it because this is what I use. But it allows you to just search through Mech Market and it will send you a notification the second a post gets hit with the results that you're looking for. It's like you put GMK Bento, it will search for GMK Bento for you in a certain flare type category. So the second it hits, it will send you a notification, and that's where you gotta be quick, because people are also using the same method. So the second it also hits for them, they're also gonna try to grab it as well. So that's why I recommend have PayPal ready to message, all that. Obviously, it can't be all ready at the same time, so yeah, I recommend just using that. It's the best method currently. I wanted to make my own system somewhat like that. For if the websites were gonna do like limited sales of certain items, it's kind of like those sneaker bots that they have for Supreme items and sneakers and whatnot. That's what I wanted to use, or something similar. This is essentially that. Yes, 100% people are gunning for that set. Not gonna lie to you. Yeah, I do hate bots, but sometimes you just gotta become your enemy sometimes. Yeah, I really want to learn how to make my own bot so I can do that essentially. Probably have to learn like Python or C++ or something, which is the hard part, since you would need to learn things such as web scraping so you could be able to see, so you can know what exactly you want to get, what parts you actually would need to click, what you'd need to enter, all that, and you gotta make sure the bot would be ready for that, and make sure nothing on the website has changed overnight or something that would cause the bot to break. So I could see why people would also have bot systems for that, which I would just honestly make my own, run it for whatever I want to buy, and yeah. I'm the Cherry MX mouse pad. Isn't the one that has like the Cherry MX blueprint style drawings on them and whatnot? Oh yeah, that one. That one's pretty good. Out of my 6 that I have, I always wanted to make that one my 7th. But there is no definite answer to where to actually get one. Or get a real one from Cherry or something like that. Which I wish it was possible. But it's not as easy as some people may think. But just like Teha types, I can't get enough of desk pads. They're nice. 3 novelties ones, 2 Vermillo, 1 thermal take. But yeah, those Cherry ones are pretty nice and are definitely worth it to try to get one or something similar. Overall, black and gold one. Yeah. Yeah, I think I've seen that one. From I think KP Republic.
It's all beat and all talk. It tells you a story and makes you want to dance. Steve Fox examines an overnight phenomenon, rapping to the beat.
Yeah, KP Republic has it. Those are the ones I was considering to get. Those ones look pretty solid. But for mouse pads, not only would I be going for aesthetics, I would also be going for things such as I would be going things for such as well, texture, speed, cloth style, because those are also things to consider when getting a mouse pad that I do recommend. Because yeah, there's just like with keyboards and everything, you got a deeper market for mouse pads. Not only mouse pads, but for actually the mice themselves. Like get special feet that go on the bottom. Special feet, special shells, custom shells. The sensors also matter, all that. There's a lot to mice, just as much as I don't know. Just as much as like choosing keyboard. But if you're going more for aesthetics, then if it looks good, then that's where it matters most. Oh, the Steel Series QCK, I'm guessing. Yeah, SteelSeries QCK is a actually a pretty good one. From most CS:GO pros like to use the QCK since it's pretty fast. It also has some pretty good control to it. Yeah, it also wear down pretty fast after a while, especially for CS:GO pros. They would just take their they would just basically just get a new one, since most of them would also, well, not just get a new one, they would be using the same one until it basically is a hole in it. Yeah, it's also pretty cheap too, and pretty easy to attain from most places. But still, it's pretty good for most people. Even if, yeah. But there has been like a rise lately in different mouse pads coming to market, especially for artisan mouse pads. Like there's this company in Japan called Artisan, and they make these mouse pads that are very different from each other. It's like they have ones with like special material at the top, special material special material in general. But it would have a special kind of cloth at the top, and they would have others where it's a special kind of texture, like glass beads in it, meaning your mouse would glide very, very fast, as if it were on ice. If your mouse can, or as if you're slipping on ice, it would be exactly like that. But not only does that all matter, it's just as long as you're comfortable with it, it has the exact same good qualities as you want, and that's where it matters most. Well, looks like it is 1 hour and 47 minutes of stream time. Maybe I should call it a night, or maybe do one last thing, since it's late. That's a weird Twitch notification. Mobile live dashboard. Manage your channel directly from your phone. Oh, no way. That's cool. But yeah, I'm trying to be a meme maker over for r/mechanical keyboards. I always try to find fresh templates through meme economy and try to see if I could make a good meme, which honestly has been pretty lucrative for memes and everything. Account, it's kind of blurry. But I don't think you can focus on phones. I wonder if I could adjust camera properties. Focus. Yeah, I'll just stop tinkering with that. So now it keeps on doing auto exposure for some reason. But oh, I see. It's not focusing outwards, focusing. Ah, there we go. It's perfect. But yeah, it's my count. But trying to make fresh memes for r/mechanical keyboards recently. My post about selling switches. Oh yeah, there's another meme post. I think that one, I forgot what that one was about. But yeah, it's one of fresh memes. Yeah, Taupe Run I originally made last night, and I waited until daytime to actually post it. But yeah, I definitely gonna try to work on making more memes for r/mk. Try to build a reputation. About memes. But then I made one day that got everyone triggered over what everyone posts. This one basically got a lot of people triggered in the comments. Yeah, that one I made one day, and the first comment I received was like immediately negative. With someone with a downvote, I'm like, I don't know if I should keep this one up. But if you're gonna invest in something, you're gonna have to take risks. So I decided to keep it up, and 5.4 upvotes later, yeah, that one was spicy. But I used to do make memes for many different communities for all the hobbies I was in the past. A lot of them were like fandom style communities. Others were like yeah, most of them were like fandom communities I would make memes for. It was an interesting time. It gave me more knowledge about making memes, what to look for, what material to look for to apply it to a meme format or meme template, which is something to look to. And browsing places like r/meme economy helps out with that to see what's fresh, what's not, stuff to work with, how quick you have to work with it in order to keep it fresh. But sometimes meme templates do carry on with quality or carry on in some way, because there's a lot of fixed formats that just appear with different looks to them, and there's not many new formats out there because they're all from fixed formats that have happened before. But yeah, it's always good to just try to make the memes for the communities that you're in, because it makes them happy and can also make some mad. But the ones that get mad by it are the ones way too deep, or thinking how deep they are into the community is way too deep compared to everyone else, because they're at like an insane level to the point where they have to defend it even though there's nothing actually to defend against. So that's why they're thinking too deep compared to everyone else. But yeah, my bottle of G Tribosis 3203. It's pretty good. Yeah, it's a focus. Eh. Oh well. Let's just have focus in a different day. Random switches on my desk, all different in some certain way. A Lube T1, Halo switch, Trash Panda, another Halo, floating around, pandas, de-haloed panda, de-haloed panda, or not de-haloed panda, de-haloed, de-haloed switch, de-haloed halo, de-haloed, de-haloed. Okay, we'll just call them de-haloed. Basically, normal panda, or fake false panda, false god, no, false panda. It's not, I gotta work on naming schemes of things. True false polar panda, T1 stem, polar panda housing. In a way, it kind of does feel like a Holy Panda switch. But basically a Halo True switch, but with the white Halo Clear. Halo Clear. Is this the... Nope. Ah, here we go. The false panda, I call it. You've been wanting to learn how to make holy pandas. Man, I teach you right here and then. Let me get everything. Holy pandas. This is basically my palette of holy pandas that I could work with. You got these ones. Let's see. All different holy pandas you can make. All the clear stems are from Halo Clears. Why is it not focusing? And all the salmon stems are from Halo Trues. Just overall, yeah, all you gotta do is just get yourself some Halo True switches or Halo Clears, whichever one looks best for you. Then you would take a switch opener like this one from KBD Fans. Currently using Halo Trues in your control. Yeah. You'd be able to take those, and then you just gotta buy yourself some panda-like housings. Your options are very limited in a way, because you only have like 4 options from KBD, or not KBD fans. 5 options if you want to be able to use actual Inveer Panda housings. Or no, 1 option being actual Inveer Pandas, which aren't on sale. Or getting some Yak Pandas, like the Trash Pandas, Mint Pandas, Polar Pandas, Red Pandas. They're all about the same. Let's get at least like, I don't know, $55 worth, which gives you about 100 to work with. But get those, get a switch opener, and then get some lube if you want, which really helps out. Oh, Nightbot. I forgot that thing was alive. 90 messages were deleted by moderator. Don't worry. I'm gonna try I'm gonna try and fix that one of these days. I'll take a screenshot of it so I can make sure to fix it. There we go. But lubed Holy Pandas. Mostly it's not just the switch that would have the sounds and everything. It would also be the it would be not just the switch, but also the keyboard itself, depending on the casing, or depending on the case that you have on your keyboard, the plates, the PCB, the keycaps. Because I found out SA keycaps also do change out the sounds for Holy Pandas and whatnot. So they would sound different if you were to use SA compared to GMK. Ooh. I should not press those buttons. But yeah, I've seen that one before. But yeah, I would say you can get pretty similar sound out of them depending on the board that you can find, and depending on the acoustics of it. And I have seen that video and everything already, and it did sound pretty good, not gonna lie. But yeah, just make sure get some Yak Pandas, or try to find some Inveer Pandas from Mech Market, and get some Halo Trues or Halo Clears. Either one works. You're mostly just taking the stem out of them. You don't need the springs or housings. You can put the Panda springs and housings, or Panda stems, into those housings, and it should be just fine. But yeah, it's just switch opener, switch, or switches. Swap out the stems, lube it if you want, and then you're basically done with that. It's pretty simple as is. I may do switch swapping or stem swap tutorial soon. Just gotta find motivations on what to work on, because I got many projects I want to work on, but I'm just not getting myself there to work on it somehow. But compared to my last stream or the YouTube post of that stream, should I use this camera or this spot instead, or go back to my old spot for streams and stuff like that? 'Cause I find this one good, the other one pretty good. Each have their pluses and minuses. Hello, Lomi, Happy Re 66. What? Huh? I don't know what's happening. Pretty good impression. Nice job. Haloing I'm going to do design for your channel. Follow URL on my profile's image. See you later. Makers and crafting, probably a bit. Okay. I don't know what's happening. I see. Okay, because no one would just randomly walk into a stream like that and just say, hey, I'll do designs for your channel. Follow my link. And I'm like, no, absolutely not. It costs money. I'm not spending money. Do it myself or don't do it at all. And if I gotta do it myself to make money, then I'm making dough. Just need that dough. Gotta get that bread. Gotta get the sack. Gotta get the cash. Gotta get the baked beans. Well, I think I might just call it for the night. And probably around Tuesday or Wednesday, I might just finish up the Pro video so I can get started on my other project, which is reviewing this cable and everything. But any further questions, comments, concerns, or anything? Yeah, you're welcome, man. Wait, hold on. Are you... who? Wait. How did you find me exactly? who are you exactly? Like, how did you find out about my stream real quick? Are you Johnny? Oh, I see. Oh, okay. So you just randomly stumbled upon? Huh. Well, I was hoping, yeah, I would love to just do building more often, but yeah, I haven't made content because I'm, like, gonna be straight up with you, Chief. I'm lazy. But I gotta try to do stuff to make dough, so that's why I'm working nights. So I could be able to buy stuff to help make content and also sell stuff as well. But I'm willing to just do whatever to try to be a part of community as best I can. Especially just keeping it nice, doing everything, making the memes, making the dough, making the boards, and something that rhymes with garden utensils, whatnot. But I do want to try to get more into this and try to stream both through Mixer to bring audiences that are there to, or try to bring out my content to more audiences with restream. But yeah, calling it for a night, so then I can wake up to in a few hours, go get ready for work, and wait until get working on some projects Tuesday and Wednesday, posting them at around Thursday, and just having general fun. Try to make pandas and whatnot. So, yeah, I think this might be the end of my stream for tonight. Thank you for watching, Jamu, and everyone else. Thanks, man. Have a good night. You're welcome. And thank you for watching the stream. Thank you, anyone else. Well, yeah, have a good night.